minor shifts are expected. This could wobble back this way a little bit, it could wobble this way, and it could wobble back and forth.
Hurricane Ida, guys, so yeah, I'm going to be
quiet. The key
quiet.
message here is that the Bayou parishes, Terrebonne,
Starting now.
Lafourche, especially lower Terrebonne, lower Lafourche, lower Jefferson, Grand Isle, and even Plaquemines, with this current track and forecast, are going to get absolutely hammered by a strong Category 4 storm with winds 145 miles an hour. That could go up even more. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, is this going to be a Cat 5? Category 5 would be 157 miles an hour, so it has about 10 more miles an hour to go there. No guarantee it does it, but anyway you look at it, this is going to be a devastating storm for areas. Pressure is 946. That's what we'll be watching. When pressure level is off, we'll probably see the intensity and the winds level off.
I'm going to be
but
quiet
anyway,
now.
it is going to be moving on in. So we've got showers, outer bands moving on through the area. These will produce some gusty 40 to 50 mile per hour winds. We're starting to get in our tropical storm conditions down along the coast. Hurricane conditions will start very soon down there along the coast as well. So Ida, it is intensifying, and here's the latest track. There it is, moving up to the north, making its turn. It'll be near Baton Rouge by tonight. We've been showing you the radar here, and we've been tracking just how big that eye is. And it's not a giant eye. And let me erase this here because I want to do this. I haven't done it in about an hour. The eye itself is in between about 20 and 30 miles in diameter. It's actually about 20 miles. It looks like it maybe shrunk just a little. So overall, the eye's not giant, but the worst part of the hurricane is going to be around that eye wall, especially on this side. This is where we're clocking those 165 mile per hour wind gusts. Are going to be right there on the eastern side of that eye wall. Now, showing you the track here, let me time it out for you, and when you can see the worst conditions moving on into your area. The track of this thing really has not shifted over the past 2 or 3 days, really. There they have it making landfall. Notice as they have it at 1:45 this afternoon. So it'll be interesting to see, does it continue to intensify up until landfall around lunchtime? We'll say around noon. Or does it kind of cap off or try to weaken something as it gets over this continental shelf? Either way, it looks like it's going to be a strong Category 4 at landfall. We're just going to have to watch it and see what it ends up doing. Then it makes the turn, around midnight to noon, or around midnight, just after midnight. It's near Baton Rouge, probably still has a Category 1 storm, so it's going to take it about 12 hours to go from a 4 to a 1. That means it will be a hurricane over pretty much all of southeast Louisiana as we go through this afternoon, and we will be dealing with the worst of it through the afternoon hours for inland areas. The coast will be dealing with the worst of it this morning and around lunchtime, and it's not going to stop. It's going to linger all the way into this evening, into parts of tonight. So to give you an idea on some of the other impacts and the timing of when the worst could be moving in, let's time it out for you. That's 8 a.m., the worst of it heading towards our coast. By 10 to 11 o'clock, there's the eye wall moving into the coastal areas. Winds start to really pick up in Houma, Thibodaux, and the New Orleans area about lunchtime. Could start to see some gusts 70, 80, 90, 100 plus miles an hour. South of the lake, closer to lunchtime, and then this will continue to just spread over the area as we go through the afternoon hours with wind gusts. Look at all these 100 plus mile per hour wind gusts, 127, 130, 125, up to nearly the 80s and 90s in New Orleans, and that will probably only get higher. The big question right now is the eye wall, the eye, where does it go? The closer you are to this eye and this part of the eye wall, eastern part, that's where the worst part of the hurricane is going to be with regard to wind. If that eye wall stays just to the west of New Orleans, maybe we don't get the 110 mile per hour winds, but we're going to get probably 80 to 90. So that'll be the big question. But really, if you are in New Orleans to the west, there's a pretty good shot you see winds over 110, 120 later on through the afternoon and into the evening. This is at 6, 7 o'clock later today. The eye is just there in between Houma and Baton Rouge, still gusting over 100 in parts of the river parishes by sunset, and then that's when it will really start to get bad on the North Shore. The North Shore will really start to see winds pick up closer to sunset and going into the midnight hour. This is at midnight to paint the picture. We're going to be dealing with this all day long and even into tonight. We will start to see wind gusts over 70 to 80 to 90 miles an hour up in parts of the North Shore. Notice in Mississippi, not as bad, maybe some wind gusts to 60 to 70 to 80, but not into the 100 area. And then this is waking up Monday morning. About 7 o'clock on Monday, Ida is lifting up north of Macomb. We're getting some breaks in the heaviest rain, but we've still got strong winds of 60 to 50 to 70 miles per hour. So it may not be until Monday afternoon before winds are below tropical storm force. That's when it's safe to get out and do stuff or be on bridges and things like that. You don't be driving on any bridges when winds are this strong. Now, something else we need to talk about here. A Category 4 storm like this, every single threat is a big threat for someone. The surge values have gone up here. We bumped them up to 12 to 16 feet as you go down into Lower Jefferson, Lower Lafourche, and on the west bank of Plaquemines. This will be funneling up into Jefferson Parish here. Think of Jean Lafitte and Lafitte down here. Could see significant surge of up to 16 feet. Up into St. Charles Parish on this side of the river towards Luling and Booty, that water will be coming up. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Thibodaux, Houma will be on that dividing line of the track. We're thinking 8 to 12 feet now for Terrebonne Parish, but if that track shifts a little bit this way, we could see more of a 16-foot surge for Houma and up into Terrebonne Parish. Just depends on that track. 8 to 12 feet, this is a little bit higher for the east bank of Plaquemines and up into St. Bernard, think Wyclowski, Hotel and Shell Beach. Also 8 to 12 feet for areas as you get into right outside Lake Pontchartrain, talking outside the levee protection system in New Orleans, out in eastern New Orleans, Orleans Parish, excuse me. And then in the lake, 5 to 8 feet. We bumped that up just a little bit. 4 to 6 feet in Lake Maurepas, and then 4 to 7 feet for Harrison County. Still going with 8 to 12 feet for our friends over in Hancock County, up into Bay St. Louis, and especially up into the shoreline area and up into the Jordan River, all the way past I-10. Could see some inundation come on up. So storm surge, this is devastating storm surge. You couple that with wind gusts 160, 170 miles an hour, and that's absolutely catastrophic damage for areas down there along the coast. This is also going to be a big deal. Our rain chances and our rain totals, we're growing more confident.
Dog.
My biggest concern is she's 13 years old and I don't know how she's going to handle the surgery. I don't know what's going to happen after.
We're just going to leave it in God's hands. Everything's going to be okay, sweetheart. Yeah?
Let's do this.
We got this. And we got the Royalty family by our side supporting us. In case some of you guys are new to this channel, you're wondering what's going on. Basically, our dog Princessa, who's 13 years old, is going to have eye surgery today. She has a tumor in her eye. We posted a video about 2-3 weeks ago taking her to the vet, and the doctor said that she has to have surgery before it gets cancerous.
It's called melanocytoma. It's growing on the eye.
So she's got a tumor for sure.
Yeah. What we do is we surgically cut it out, and that's very invasive.
And that's what's going on today for the people that are new to this channel. For everyone else that knows about Princessa, thank you so much for the love and support. We see the messages, the DMs, everything. You guys are super amazing.
You guys are amazing. Please keep praying for Princessa. Go grab Princessa right now and let's take her to the hospital.
Let's do it. Hi, Princessa.
Hi, Nina.
Poor thing. I feel like Gucci knows. He's been here this whole morning next to her bed.
Yeah, he might know. And also, she's super hungry, but she's not allowed to eat before the surgery.
Yeah.
She's not allowed to eat or drink any water.
Hey, Princessa.
Hi, Mom.
Today's the big day. It's gonna be so good for you.
We love you so much. We're gonna take care of you, okay?
Yeah?
Stay strong. Hi, mi amor. Good morning.
Hi, Farhan. Hi, Farhan.
How about you? Today is the day. Say bye to Princessa. Give her so much love, good energies, and we have to head out to the hospital right now.
You know I love you, okay? I love you so much. You're my favorite person in the world. You've always been there for me, and I'm gonna be here for you. I love you so much.
That's so cute.
Gucci's getting a little bit jealous, guys.
It's okay.
He wants some love too.
It's okay, Gucci. So much love for you too.
We're gonna take good care of her. Don't worry.
Alright.
She's in good hands. We got it. You just focus on school and be a good boy and take care of yourself. All right?
Got it.
We love you so much.
I love you too.
You're amazing, by the way.